Audio works. Cool. Podcast episode 19. Now, fix this a little bit. A lot has happened since I last did this. I fucked up. I did not record for 2, maybe 3 days. So, gotta punish myself some more. But, in my defense, a lot has happened. I mentioned last episode, a significant other and I decided to part ways. More or less, we're still in contact, still on really good terms. It honestly doesn't even feel like we have split up because we both have feelings for one another still. We still love each other. However, there are things going on. We're on different paths, and we both are just in that period of our lives where we need to be apart. So, may get back together down the road. Who knows? It's not that important to me at the moment. Aside from the fact that we're still on good terms, I mean, obviously, that's very huge. But work is my main focus now. I now have the opportunity to focus primarily on the stuff that I need to do. And on that note as well, I have found a different job. So it's been a wild 3 days between EDC, Las Vegas, completely screwing up my not only sleep schedule, my work schedule, but my workout schedule, but it just kind of threw off my whole mental state for about a week. And then the whole relationship thing, relocating, as you know, obviously you can see that I'm in a different spot. And then work. So all 4 of those things have happened in the matter of a week. So it's been crazy. But I'm still going to be doing this podcast. I don't really want to keep throwing the word podcast around until it's actually a podcast. I mean, it's still technically a podcast, more or less, but I call it a Tyrant Talk, as you can see in the captions, because that's exactly what it is. It's me talking. So until I get more guests and whatnot, I'm still going to label it a podcast, but I just want to make that clear that I feel like it's not as much of a podcast as I plan to have it, so it kind of feels weird to me saying it's a podcast. You may still think it's weird as well, but that's beside the point. But today I just want to, first off, give you guys an update about what's going on. I've been gone for 3 days, so I have to make that apparent that I will not let that go unpunished. But I'm back in the gym. Feels good. Still have a lot of unpacking to do here. And yeah, I'm going to be busy at work and then busy with the things I got going on behind the scenes as well. So it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited to get this stuff going, and now I have the not only privacy to do so, but I can hyper focus on this kind of stuff, because before there's just a lot of stuff going on that kind of prevented me from doing so. For the big thing was sharing my office space with my son, so there was a lot of, like, if he needed a nap, I couldn't record, and then when he woke up, I had to feed him. It was just a lot of stuff going on. So now we're co-parenting. I have him a certain amount of time. She has him a certain amount of time. So I still get to be a father. It's an absolute blessing, because my dad left when I was 2, and I never saw him again. So the fact that I'm still being a parent is monumental to myself, and obviously him and my significant other, ex-significant other, whatever. Anyway, on to the topic at hand. I just want to talk about mindset. Touched on this numerous times, but this is something that's really played a part to me the past week and 2 days, 9 days, almost 10 days. But with EDC just throwing off the whole vibe of everything, with everything going on, it's really come down to how I processed it. There were times where I was just completely unhappy, and I still had the drive to do what I needed to do. granted, there were those 3 days where I didn't record the podcast. There's some things that I didn't do on the business side due to, time constrictions, and then I'm not going to just say that I did everything I should have. I had periods in that span of time where I didn't do what I needed to do. Some things here and there. So I wasn't 100%, so I'm not going to say I was 100%. However, I did what I absolutely needed to do. So, regardless of how I felt like that was a do or die kind of scenario. So, it feels like if I were the person I was a year or two ago, I would be in a terrible mental state right now because of everything going on with everything I mentioned. But my current mental state now, I feel a little sad with everything that's going on. I mean, 8 years is a long time to be with a person, especially almost 5 years living at the previous apartment I was at. So I still have some stuff over there I need to get. So just going back there and seeing how empty it is, it saddens me a little bit because tons of memories flash through my mind every time I look in a certain spot, and it's just kind of bittersweet, but it is very nice knowing that I'm going on to the next stage of my life, and with all the stuff I have going on, the fact that I'm able to now hyper focus on that and get everything done with minimal distractions, it's very refreshing. So yeah, being the person I was years ago, I would be using this time to do what I feel like most people do, just be depressed, not do anything, stop going to the gym, stop doing their side business, play video games, jerk off. But I'm doing the exact opposite of that. So I'm glad, I'm happy for myself, and it's only up from here. So yeah, I'll keep it short and sweet. I got shit to do. I actually have to run in 20 minutes, so staying very busy. But as promised, I will stick to my word and keep doing this shit. So got to punish myself for was it 2 or 3 days? I can't remember. I'll have to look at the dates. But the last week has been a blur, for lack of a better word. But no excuses. I will take accountability. If anyone's watching this far, let me know how I should punish myself. Whether it's cold showers, waking up at 3 a.m., extra push-ups, fasting. I actually haven't fasted intentionally ever, so I'd like to give that a try. Let me know what I should do to myself. Nothing stupid, obviously, or immoral or disgusting, but if it's reasonable, I will consider it and I'll do it. So let me know. And yeah, if you're interested in networking with me, just getting to know me personally, if you want to hop on this with me, like video chat wise, we can throw your face on here too. We can have a nice conversation. Just if you're a like-minded individual, hit me up on any of the social links below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.